Like 18 is a good example of this, or using something that is like a version of the totem cove is a good example of this. Those are a little bit easier to understand. But to the average, to the Norman, you're like, what the fuck is that? 18? It's just probably a random coincidence. The fuck? But even a little bit more interested parties, 14 and 88 are recognizable. 14 and 88 are recognizable numbers for Nazis. If you see a 14 or an 88 or a 1488, you know the person that you're talking to is a Nazi.
Conflict or darkness.
What is the period we're in now? Because it seems like it's coming to an end.
This is Kali Yuga, man. This is some weird shit that was predicted by the Bhagavad Gita. This is
Guder Damarong, Battle of the Gods,
yeah.
Ragnarok. Tell me.
This is what happens in cultures. Like they go through these
14 is 14 words. For those of you who don't know, 14 is the 14 words, okay? It's a common white supremacist slogan that is basically their credo and their overall goals. It's a white supremacist slogan, which is exactly 14 words, and it reads as, "We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children." It's 14 words. It was coined by David Lane, who was a part of a white supremacist terror group known as the Order, and that is what the white supremacist worldview is. They want to create a future for white children, specifically white children. Not David Blaine, David Lane. Lane. The more common and mass adopted, popularized usage of the 14 words is, of course, commonly known as the Great Replacement Theory. Something that originally was talked about in white supremacist circles and, Klan rallies and whatnot, and now is very clearly discussed out and about on the Tucker Carlson broadcast. By the way, under Donald Trump, Stephen Miller, who is a white supremacist, like straight up is a white supremacist, would do like little trolly things like this. Like they would write white nativist immigration policies, and sometimes the DHS would put out, "We must secure the border and build the wall to make America safe again." That's not 14 words, though. This is 15 words for the record. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, no, that's 14 words. Never mind. It's 14 words, and it starts with, "We must secure." Really cool, fun stuff, dude. Love little LARPing trolling in my Department of Homeland Security PR pieces, press releases.
Pitches, these ups and downs.
The earliest mention of this phrase in internet culture was on September 11th, 2014, by an anonymous user on 4chan, in response to people being upset over Gamergate. Anon replied, "I know it is dark at times, but you just gotta learn to enjoy it, man. Embrace being the bad guy. Surf the Kali Yuga." Since then, the phrase spread like wildfire among the alt-right. First, it was made into a t-shirt by Vincent Vauquelin, who founded the French Descent, an alt-right political party that operated from 2011 to 2021. Apparently, alt-right meme merch went hard, and the new design of the shirt in 2016 featured a toting cough. And in 2019, a Telegram group called Kali Yuga Surfing Club was created. See anything weird here? The Kali Yuga is one of the cornerstones of traditionalist ideology that was preached by René Guénon, a French occultist and philosopher who is credited for introducing the Kali Yuga to the West. During his life, Guénon moved to Egypt, became Muslim, and preached traditionalism, which consisted of extreme anti-Semitism and an admiration for ancient society.
Bro, that is the most French shit I've ever seen, dude. Oh my God. Anti-Semitism? Oh, dude. Oh, that's so incredibly French, dude. If he also, bro, if he also fucking if he also closes the fucking circle with you know, abolishing age of consent laws, I'm done. I'm done with the video. I can't watch the rest of it. It's just too much, okay? French philosophers, don't be fucking weird challenge. Impossible difficulty.
Societies, which included hierarchies of class and gender. Guénon and Italian-born Nazi sympathizer Julius Evola are both revered and memed on 4chan. You'll find threads in the literature and political boards placing these two on a pedestal and recommending their works for a sense of woke pseudo-intellectualism.
Bro, you know what's really funny? It's like, well, what's really funny is the top of the hour ad break coming at 4:40 instead of the 4:30 because we're doing half of the middle of the hour ad breaks now. And what's of course not funny is having to watch those ads. But if you're like, oh man, fuck that, I don't want to watch those ads, well then don't worry, you can just subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. Okay, by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Or you can also
go back to the document and control
or
plus F88.
You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Okay? But not everyone's lucky. The middle of the hour shit's fucking up my flow, bro. Yeah, I know. I've been switching up on them, you know what I mean? That's on purpose. That's deliberate. Hey, Kento, thank you for the 5 get the subs. This is a really good video so far. I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it! Sometimes I have a really good point that I'm about to make. Oh! I remember what I was gonna say. They're such fucking racism nerds, dude. Like the entire neo-fascist movement, especially on the internet, is actually no different in many ways than your grandfather's fucking clan meetings, right? Like. They're so racist that they have to literally find new and weird ways of being racist because regular vanilla American racism is not enough. You know what I mean? It's not enough to just be like, oh yeah, black people, I don't like them. You have to find nerdier ways of being like, well, this French philosopher also invented a different kind of anti-Semitism. It was more powerful than the prior version of anti-Semitism. It's like, dude, what's wrong with you, dude? Like, how desperate are you to come across as different that you just have to find new ways? Like you're looking deep into coming up with new ways of being fucking racist.
Often messages will be left with PBUH, which means peace be upon him, a common Arabic phrase. You see, surfing the Kali Yuga manifested itself on Pole. It became a repeated phrase and dog whistle among users. In fact, embracing the darkness, or surfing the Kali Yuga, is a phrase that the alt-right has adopted in order to communicate a sense of collective. This might melt your brain, but stay with me. It's impossible to show the masses exactly what the founders of Bored Ape Yacht Club are doing without understanding Chan culture, or how 4chan acts as a think tank and hive mind. One of the worst aspects of Chan culture is pseudo-intellectualism. What you have is a bunch of trolls who haven't seen the light of day, that have collectively convinced themselves they are based, woke.
For the record, I mean, there are forward-facing elements of this on Twitch as well. So, well, maybe not so much on Twitch anymore, but because a lot of them do get banned. But especially on Reddit, there is Reddit in many ways operates as the public-facing version of this kind of fucking mental illness.
And have the answers to this world. They find solace in knowing specific information compared to normal people.
And the thing is, when you're in it, you think it's so fucking cool. You think you're in on something.
No more ads, woo.
the cope they use that 4chan is unfiltered and without upvotes and such. Point is, like, when you're in this space, you probably are so fucking guided by the memes and like by I don't know what the psychological term would be for it, but when you're in a fucking club, you basically operate within that microcosm, when in fact you're just like a dork, you know what I mean? And in the real world, most people would look towards you as like a gigantic mega dork. And you're stuck in that echo chamber where you personally think you're like going further and further into to like deep cuts and knowledge that is unforeseen for so many other people. Knowledge that is like so scary for other people to even comprehend. And it's just like, it's not. You're just literally doing textbook racist, grandfather racist shit. You just have like a new pseudo-intellectual patina on top of it. But it's still the same old racist shit. And for most people, you know, from the outside, they look at you and they think you're a fucking weirdo. You're not involved in a cool secret club. Literally, the they don't know dance club meme? Yeah, exactly.
Or normies. This is why it's considered esoteric. As a result of this, you have pockets of deranged people who study old texts, scriptures, and societies in order to extract archaic values and worship them. The founders of Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Yeah, to find out who rules you, just look at who you can't criticize in society. Children with cancer. I love that. Every time we talk about 4chan, there's always another motherfucker who's like, yeah, actual 4chaner here. Not all bards are bad. Everyone thinks 4chan is just poll. Not saying there isn't toxic shit. There's tons. But there's a lot to 4chan, a lot more to 4chan than just racism. Okay, bro, like, have fun then. I mean, I don't even like Reddit. So, like, you're not going to solve me. You're not going to fucking win me over on the 4chan shit, okay? Go outside, bro. I promise. Like, it's fine. It's going to be all right.
Club are terminally online, smart assholes. I hate to admit it. The founders are clever, and I mean really fucking clever. The four founders are Gordon Goner, Emperor Tomato Ketchup, Gargamel, and No Sass. You may be wondering, why do they all have obscure Xbox Live gamer tags? Well, if you think this is innocent, you're not ready for this. Number 1, Emperor Tomato Ketchup, Karim Adelaide. Software engineer. On the surface, Emperor...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we get like one fucking dub this year, bro? Really? Really? Can we get one fucking dub this year? Like, honestly, please. Why? Why is it like this, bro? This year's been so bad for the Turks. I swear to fucking God. Masadayız abi. Ulan masa götümüze girdi amına koyayım. Baksana. Allah'ım ya Rabbim, niye böyleyiz abi? Niye böyleyiz ki? Kerem Atalay bir de daha da Türk olamazdı ismi yani herifin. İnanamıyorum.
Brain tumors.
He's Greek, bro. Don't worry about this, bro. He's Greek, bro.
Tomato Ketchup sounds like a Fortnite skin. In reality, Emperor Tomato Ketchup is the name of a 1971 film that is banned across the world for containing child pornography. It's about children overthrowing adults and establishing their own supremacy, in which a young boy in a fascist uniform sexually assaults a grown woman. And if you were to ask Tomato himself, he would say he got the name from a Stereolab album, which got its name from the film. Another example of plausible deniability. Number 2, Gargamel. Greg Solano, MFA in writing. If anyone is familiar with the Smurfs, then the name Gargamel might ring a bell. Gargamel is the antagonist who turns sentient beings into money. He is widely known as an anti-Semitic depiction of a Jewish stereotype. And as Ryder Rips pointed out, 4chan also uses the term Gargamel to describe Jewish people. A reoccurring theme that you'll notice is that this entire umbrella of Bored Ape Yacht Club trolling stems from 4chan behavior, which is based on inserting enough absurdity to create plausible deniability. Gargamel is smart, but he's a little sloppy. According to his Reddit post history, he posted a 4chan crypto meme before Bored Ape Yacht Club was even live yet, confirming that he's at least aware of the culture or uses 4chan. Greg Solano, or Gargamel, was a literature major in college and wrote his thesis paper on 2666, which is a book that takes place in Nazi Germany with a main character named after Nazi SS doctor Hans Reiter. He even expressed on his now defunct blog that he